I do a lot of coaching for people that are dating, people that are getting into a relationship, and then people that have tied the knot. And there's different phases of relationships that you may not be aware and or paying attention to how you're doing your side. Now, I just want to work on healthy relationships and not the ones that are dysfunctional. That'll be for another video. So as we start to date, we dress ourselves up well, we put on our earrings, we have that perfume that's a little costly, but we use it. And they clean themselves up even more. They show up on time. They compliment us, all of that good stuff. And we love that. And that's why we want to date this person again and again and again. He or she gives me a good feeling. And if there's places that I can go or people that I can hang out with that give me a good feeling, then that's who I am drawn to. So, so then it starts to get a little serious. Now, this is the stage where some people start to lower their own standard and maybe not necessarily dress up so much, maybe not put so much effort into it. So at the very beginning, from 1 to 10, we may hit a 10 in effort. And it's like, yes, I'm doing this. And it feels good. And then when we get comfortable, maybe that effort goes down to a 7, possibly an 8. Okay? And then we get settled. And then if we do that, if I do that, then it's going to reflect onto the other person. And they may go down. And then when we get even closer, we tie the knot or we move in, and we're having difficulty of intimacy, of connection. Now, intimacy is not just in the bedroom, which is, a nice place to have it, but it's also in the softness of the relationship, the deep connection that we're all looking for in our partner because we can't get it from anybody else. So then we show up and we're not a 10, barely a 7, probably a 4 or 5, wondering why I am not getting what I used to get from him or her, kicking dirt and getting frustrated. And then somebody else, another little filly, another good looking guy, just might catch my attention. And that is when everything starts to break down. So we don't have to get to that other stage. What can we do? Let's think about it. Let's get curious because to me it is just automatic. What are we going to do? We're going to start acting like we were dating. And they say, couples go out on date nights, but it's not like the way that they went out on date nights at the beginning. So don't lower your own standard and think that they're not going to. Don't diminish this relationship by getting too comfortable. Same thing with the job also. I just got a job a year ago and I was the first one there and I was the last one to leave and I was doing so well. And about 3 months later, nobody else is showing up early, so I'm not going to. Or everybody else is leaving, so I'm going to leave with them. And then after a while, you just diminish your own self that really is not necessarily that lovable. Because if you're in a relationship right now and it's not going well and the intimacy is not all that juicy and delicious, you are not the person that they got excited about. So in a relationship, take care of this. Take care of this. Be solid. Be accountable. Be exciting. Clean yourselves up. Have integrity with how you showed up and maintain that. Because that's where the fun is. That's where the play is. And if you can't do that, Are you not doing that for your partner, or you can't do that for yourself? And that's when we'll have a session. Is your partner not worth it? Then set your partner free. Because we know what they want from you, but you decided not to give it to them anymore. You're like a used car salesman. But if it's about you, then maybe there are some wounds and all that that we need to heal and take care of. Because the way you start out a game is the way you want to finish. Now think about that. The way I want to start out at any game, whether it's a job or relationship or commitment to myself, I want to show up at the highest ability that I can, and I want to hit that stop. I want to hit that finish line. Proud of myself, feeling really good. I just did a 86, actually 87-hour fast. And once that fast was over and I could break it, of my commitment of 86, I think it was, I went another 2 hours because I didn't want to just run to the finish line and just collapse and start eating. I'm like, I kind of like this. And so I really focus on how I can do more and more, better and better each and every day. And I want to teach that and educate that for you. So hopefully you are subscribing. Hopefully you are commenting. Hopefully you are liking my videos and following me on Instagram, because I'm here to give you little tidbits so that it can marinate in that brain of yours and that you can do better. You'll be more fun to be around. And when you are better and you do better, your energy is just flowing and it's beautiful. I've worked on some clients where afterwards, after a session, they haven't touched their hair at all. They haven't done anything. And they are so beautiful energetically because their energy has come up and they have softened into loving themselves. And then they can extend it out to others. I just love all this stuff, people. So think about this, watch it 2 or 3 times, take some good notes, do the best that you can. And then when you want a session or two, you know I'm your gal. Everything is on Zoom, it is recorded. And the recording for you to watch is mind-blowing. And that's when I really want you to study it. Because what we're doing is that we're taking some deep automatics. We're erasing those dominant automatics and we're rewriting new ones. And it will take a minute or a day or so for you to actually transition from where you are to where you want to be. But I'll tell you, it's worth it. It is absolutely worth it. Your body will be much healthier. You'll be easier and more fun to be around. You'll be more positive for others. Since I do this for a living, to be honest with you, I have an exceptionally hard time hanging out with people that are not improving themselves because they are negative. They are disrespectful. They're rude. And trust me, when I meet people, I don't want to have to always be a life coach, energy healer, psychic reader. I just want to be me hanging out with another groovy person, and I want you to be groovy. Something to think about. Something to inspire yourself to be. That's really what it is. And it will help your body not age so much. Because when your health rays go up and your vibration goes up, the body can just handle almost anything. Please remember, I am 62 years old, almost 63. And I have more piss and vinegar than most people, half my age, because it's all about energy and how you see yourself and how you show up in this world. And how you show up will come back to you. So don't look at your partner and think, oh, they're doing this, 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 and this, because they're mirroring what you're doing, and you cannot ask them to do better until your ass is doing a whole hell of a lot better. and that you've proved to them that you have changed. And it's not necessarily an overnight thing. Thank you.